Hey everyone, Clueless Dad here. I'm in Japan, and today we're going to be unboxing a Leaman child car seat. So I got this as a gift from my wife's relatives, and they asked me to pick out the model I wanted. I checked some of the local stores here, and there's a variety of different brands. They have some Western brands, they have some Japan-only brands, but most of them are, the actual product itself is made in China. But Leaman is one of the few that actually has stuff made in Japan. Not all of their models, but at least some of them actually are made in Japan. And one of the interesting things is there's actually a lot of people from China come to Japan specifically to buy baby products. So anyway, I decided to go for a made in Japan car seat. The reason I got the car seat is because in Hong Kong, where we live, we don't actually have a car, and I hardly ever ride in anyone else's car. But here in Japan, especially where I'm living now, kind of in the suburbs, and pretty much you're tied to a car, especially if you have a newborn baby. So that's why we got it here, and I guess we'll probably leave it here so that only when we come back to visit the in-laws will we actually need a car seat, at least until I go back to visit my family in the US, but we'll worry about that later on. So anyway, let's crack this guy open and see. So we got it, I think they actually ordered it through Amazon, came in the mail a couple days ago. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, but the baby's just born. So anyway, let's take a look. Kind of standard warnings. Have it rear facing until the kid is 10 kilograms or 75 centimeters, and you can have it rear facing. Above that, I will spare you all the specs on this, but basically it's good, I think, up to 3 years, 36 months. Let me double check on that. But it's came 8 kilograms in the box, so it should be pretty lightweight. And ta-da! Surprisingly, not surprisingly, it comes pretty much all together. Nothing else in the box. Okay, so basically it's all together. Just need to unwrap it. So this one only came in brown, unfortunately. I thought some of the red and black ones looked a little bit cooler, but I guess he's only going to use it, and he's only a baby. So here it is. Looks pretty nice. Here's your airbag warning. Of course, that's super important. Leaman, made in Japan, right here on the label. Let's take a look at the side. So I'm pretty novice on car seats. I've only, basically browsed on them. So it has some important reminders here on properly adjusting the seatbelt so that it sits flat in the seat, not crooked. How to put the strapper on the back when you're doing it rear facing. And of course you want it here to be flat on the base and not tipping forward. So that's where these guys come in. It also has this balance here, so you can sort of see when it's in the happy zone, which means that I guess it's not tipped too far one way or another. It has an adjustable tilt position, which I won't do right now. Clamps for the seat belts. Same thing on this side, so you can use it on either side of the car. So let's take a look at the documentation. It has a nice 5-point harness here. And comes with some extra straps. Okay, so we have warranty information, some kind of sticker with a warning on here. And then also our instructions, which of course includes a lot of information on how to install it. Since it's Japanese, they have lots of nice pictures on what to do and what not to do. Don't leave your kid in the sun, don't leave your kid in the car, don't let him push the button to release the seatbelt, don't put him next to you in the front seat, etc., etc. So let's take a closer look at the buckle here. There's basically two upper parts. They basically mate together, and then it slides in and buckles. and the kid goes in here. It has a pad on the back to protect the kid from pushing up directly on the plastic. So there's also a belt tightener under here. So if you pull this tab up, you can see there's a red plastic tab, and if you pull that up, you can adjust the belts here. So if I pull forward, depending on how big your kid is, you can adjust it accordingly and tighten as well. Here's adjusting the inclination, so you can have him in any of these positions or all the way down to flat. Lock in there. Okay, and now he's locked into position 4. So position 4 here is tilted, and this is for rear facing, so when he's rear facing, and then positions 1, 2, 3 are if it's forward facing when the kid is bigger. So let's get him in. And so positions 1, 2, 3, something like here, and then all the way up is here. So that's for a larger child. Okay, so that's the basics on this guy. Looks pretty good. The quality's good. Weight is not too bad. Given the location, I decided not to get a transportation system type where it has a carrier and a base, because we won't be using it that much, and the car is just right outside the door, so we don't need to carry him too far. So anyway, not a bad purchase, I think. Let's see how I like it. So here we have it. This is the Pamio Uno EX-2 by Leaman, made in Japan. Looking forward to trying it out. I'll definitely do a follow-up video once we have some experience using it. If you have any other advice about car seats in general, just let us know. Don't forget to subscribe, and please check out our other videos. See you next time. Bye. I think it's best to avoid these, and I would say that I'm quite disappointed in a lot of the online resellers and baby blogs